small little town of Port Hope. See the cute, oh, there's a cute house. I totally just missed it, I think. We are at Lake Huron. This is Sleeper Bear State Park. If you have never seen one of the Great Lakes, then it's like being at the ocean. It's pretty incredible. I've seen most of the Great Lakes. Been to Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, which this is where we're at. I've seen Lake Superior. I said Huron. I've seen Lake Ontario. It's been a while. I've seen Lake Erie. And I guess I've seen all 5 of the lakes. Huron, I think of homes. So Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. So yeah, I believe I have seen all 5 of them over my various 51 years. Scott was hoping to do some rock hunting, or rock hounding, depending on what you want to say. Either or works. Not much rocks. We knew that Lake Huron really is not known for its rocks, but still pretty. Beautiful day. All right, I'll be back. What is that?
Butterfly.
Oh yeah, I see it right by the hole.
Real.
You gotta let go of the putter. Okay, back to Scott. He's doing his thing. Alright, go. I accidentally flipped the camera to me. It's like Plinko, but we call it Rocco. And mine went really good. It stopped right in front of the hole. And then I already knocked my ball in. So I got 2. Scott's did not. Scott will get it, and I guarantee his short game is so good. So we'll probably tie on this hole. But mine, I should have taken a picture. Wish I had video of mine. It was right in front of the hole. It was almost a hole in one. We're having fun. Where is he going down the water?
He's on the side.
No. Oh. All right. We're on hole 14. Some neat butterflies. Oh, into this hole? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, this is a long hole. Oh, this is crazy. I hope it's the right way. For some reason, it's a longer hike to the next hole. It'll be loud. We are at Crescent State Park. It's still Saturday. I don't know what time it is. We just finished our putt-putt game. Headed over to the beach. Very sandy. It's hard walking. And yes, this is still Lake Huron. Be a wobbly walk because I'm trying to walk down a hill in some steep sand. And my sandals are just full of sand. You can imagine Scott's shoes. Sand feels so good though. I should just take off my sandals. So pretty out here. I just keep saying that. It's a lot calmer here. No big waves coming in. Oh, it's like an ocean. Great Lakes are incredible. Never seen the Great Lakes. Come see the Great Lakes. Yes, they're great. That's what Scott said. They're great. There's a reason why they say Great Lakes. It's pretty impressive. I love Michigan. I'll have to look up what river this is, but it's a river that I think it connects into Lake Huron. A lot of people canoe it, kayak it. It's a perfect day for it. Looks like everybody's having a good time, just relaxing. River's calm. People are fishing. We stopped at one of those roadside parks. So still Lake Huron. That's all we're going to be seeing this weekend. But this is really different over in this little section here. It's very calm. Wind is like nothing. And then Scott's happy because it's got lots of rocks. And then these butterflies keep popping up. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to zoom in on one of them. They're not over by me, but there's like 3 of them that keep. There's one right over by Scott's feet. They've been following us around. And we had like 3 of them again flying around us when we were at the putt-putt. And they look just like the morning cloak butterfly. So that's what I think it is. Which is funny, when my dad passed away, it was one of those things that I wouldn't want anybody to go through. It was a really tragic accident that happened to my dad. And maybe I'll get into that sometime. But we're not going to discuss it here on my vacation. So anyways, when he passed away, my mom and I went for a walk with my friend Teresa. And it was in March when he passed away. So at that time of year, it's pretty cold. It's early spring, but it's pretty cold. I've never seen butterflies. Oh, here's the butterfly. Right by me. Hold on, I'm zoomed in. Right behind me. Alright, I'll finish my story. How beautiful. Almost positive that's a mourning cloak. And it's mourning like, you know, like you're grieving and mourning. So anyways, after he passed away, we went for a walk. My mom, and she's been divorced from my dad for some time, but she still got along with my dad really well. My mom's remarried, and my dad had remarried, and my mom and my stepdad would go down to Florida, and they would have dinner with my dad and my stepmom, and so there was no bitter feelings or anything like that. Like, everybody got along really good. So my mom took it really hard when my dad passed away. Everybody took it really hard. My dad was just one of those people you just loved. And oh, it got me. All right, I'll try not to cry. So anyways, after he passed away, we went for a walk in this park, and like I said, it was early March. He passed away like March 4th, and it was right after that. And while we were walking through the park, this mourning cloak butterfly came right up to us, and it touched us both, my mom and I, on the head. And it was just, I don't know, to us it was a total sign, just letting us know that my dad was at peace and he was okay now. So I'll talk about his accident at some point. It was one of those things that you feel like you hear it on the news, and it's like something that would never happen to you, and you hope that it would never happen to you. So anyways, he's at peace now, and that's what matters. So, all right, back to my vacation. It's beautiful out here.
If we go to the next park, I'll be able to get the drone up high enough to see it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's what I didn't mention in the video. That was good timing on that. We are by, I'll put some pictures in case nobody knows what Turnip Rock is. It is this really cool rock that, unfortunately, and it's the way it's eroded over time, it looks like one of those, like, how is that still standing? One of those just like amazing things. Super cool to see, but I've never seen it before, because the only way to see it is by boat or kayak. You have to come out by water to see it. There's houses like in front of it, so the area is all private, so you can't just go down to like a roadside park like what we're at and view it, because it's really actually close to the shore, so you can see it that way. And then if you're to rent kayaks, the closest place that rents kayaks around here, I think the round trip is supposed to be like 3 hours long. So I looked into it, but that just seemed like we're only here for the weekend, and I thought that would be committing a long time. Oops, sorry, I don't even know what I was like pointing the camera at. So anyways, I felt like for a weekend it would have been a lot to try to do a kayak trip in here, and I felt like Scott and I would have been exhausted trying to kayak for 3 hours too. We would have just been wiped out. So we decided not to do that. Stopped at another spot. This is Bird Creek Park. It's windy over here. Whereas the last spot was so calm. Lighthouse. Let's see if we can try to focus in. I'm trying. It's far out. You can walk out there, kind of. I mean, I don't think you can walk. There's water in between, but you can walk out this pier and get a little closer. There's a pier near our Airbnb. So Scott and I said, we're not going to do this one. We'll do the one near our Airbnb. And there's some people on a paddle boards, excuse me, and a kayak. So, all right. I think we're on to the next spot. We're trying to get closer to Turnip Rock, hoping that we can take the drone up and maybe get a view of Turnip Rock. We'll see. Right, next stop. Scott and I really don't know how to pronounce this. Yes, I knew it. Pointe Ox? Barques Lighthouse? I don't know. Oh yeah. Pointe but how do you say bark though? Backus? You think so? So Pointe
Oh, Backus.
Oh. We're gonna go with Scott's way. So anyways, we're at a lighthouse. It was built in 1847, it looks like it says. That year, the U.S. Lighthouse Service built the first lighthouse on the site to mark the turning point of Lake Huron into Saginaw Bay and to warn of shallow waters. Okay, so here we are. So, house over here, but Scott says it's private. This is the lighthouse. There's a little gift shop over here. This is the Maritime Museum. And then the lighthouse. I'll get a better shot, not underneath the tree. And then here is the oil house. Kind of interesting. I've never seen an oil house like that before. The gift shop was open. So a lot of things right now are kind of like off season. After Labor Day, a lot of things closed down. Oh, there's some big storm that happened in 1913. November 8th, 9th, and 10th are 3 days remembered as the worst storm in Great Lakes history. Neat history here. And then here's a little history on the lighthouse. Oh, the lighthouse keeper's duties. And then here's a little bit more of the lighthouse. Pretty neat. Get some pictures with my camera. I'm gonna come out to the water real quick. Oh, chillier. It's like 4:30. It's pretty windy. I'm sorry. There's a campground right here too. There's a bridge down there. That's all in the campground though, so I don't think we can go down to that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna check out the rest of the place. Each little stop that we've made, you would think. Scott and I feel like we're so close to Turnip Rock, like we should be able to see it. We walked way out. I don't even know how to describe this. Like a marsh? Not a marsh. I don't know what you call this. It's just like all rocks. And the water's like way back. But I think this is how it's supposed to be, in this little cove. And you can see the lighthouse that we were just at when we were over at the Bird Creek Park. The lighthouse is over there on that side. So we're now on the other side of the lighthouse. So Turnip Rock, it should be like right over here, but we don't see it. So I'm going to do a little pan to this area. At that tree line, I can't really see sunglasses on. Nope, that made it 10 times worse. So, alright, so right at that tree line, we're pretty sure the Turner Rock is right around the bend. And that we're just so close, but we just can't see it. So, we're just hoping, like, if we can fly the drone, we might be able to get a visual. So, great. Hopefully more to come. This is the Harbor Beach Pier. The Harbor Beach. Oops, it's windy. There's some shipwrecks out here, like 3 of them. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick recap of day 2 of our Harbor Beach trip. And most everything was covered in the video. Scott and I had woke up in the morning at the Airbnb, had breakfast, and then we decided we would head up around the tip of the thumb and then go as far east, northeast, and start off as far away from the Airbnb and then work our way towards the Airbnb. So first stop was, and was in the video, was Crescent State Park. Then we headed over to that little miniature putt-putt golf course, which was Sandy Dunes, and that was so awesome. It was really set up nice, definitely kept up really well, beautiful flowers, the waterfalls were pretty, all the courses were really designed so fun, so we had a great time there. And then from there we headed to Crescent State Park. We weren't there too long, not a lot of rock hunting. And then we stopped at that roadside park, which is called Jenks. And then from there we headed to Birds Creek Park. And then we went to the Eagle Bay Public Access. I believe that's when we went out really far trying to get a view of Turnip Rock. And then we went to Pointe Barques. That was the lighthouse where we did the drone video. Then we headed back to the Airbnb, got ourselves cleaned up. And then we headed out to dinner, and we went, oh actually, I'm sorry, take it back. We went to, right by the Airbnb, we stopped and went to the Brian Dock Backus Nature Trail. Those were beautiful, really nice trails. We walked around there and did, I think, just under 2 miles. Beautiful trails. Supposed to have lots of wildlife. We didn't see too much. We saw some bunnies and birds. A couple that we walked by said they saw deer, and we decided they must have scared the deer away. Then we had dinner at the Louisville Smoked Food and Spirits. Great food. Both Scott and I had pulled pork and the bacon mac and cheese. That was delicious. They had a couple in there that was singing and playing guitar, and that was great to hear the music. Cheesecake was good too. So we had a great time. So it was just a really fun packed day. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time I release a video. This will be a 3-part series, so there will be one more video coming out. And then also make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And thank you for watching the video. I appreciate your thoughts, and take care. Have the best day ever.